Hot 1041.
Hot 104.1 St. Louis' source to hip hop and R&B. It's Princess Storm, and live right now at the National Urban League Conference, I have Miss Kelly Jackson.
Hello, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. So you was just up there having a discussion with Miss Bevy Smith, and you are super dope. So let's tell them right now.
Thank you so much.
Sway in the Morning Show.
Yeah, I'm a
super duper producer.
Thank you. Supervising producer of Sway in the Morning, and then I run our company, which is Over Deliver Entertainment. So with the radio show, having a lot of fun. So, and we're just loving. I love to come to cities like St. Louis to see like what's popping, who's a hot artist. I'm always looking for that because a lot of people that we brought to the show have come, and done big things. And I'm always looking for new talent to come to New York, be in our Friday Fire Cypher, Five Fingers of Death or something, and kind of showcase people's cities.
So I was listening to you all have your discussion, and one thing you're talking about was being a woman in this industry. Sometimes you do have to stand up and be more vocal than a man would have to be. So was that kind of difficult for you in the beginning? Or it was just like, I got this. I'm going to tell you how I really feel.
You know what? As a woman, I think, as a person, I think that I'm a leader. So as far as standing up and saying what I need to say, that's not the difficult part. I think it's the balance of it's the difference between us being assertive and aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm assertive, and I think sometimes as a woman, it might be said that we're being aggressive, and I think you fight those battles, and you kind of want to change the narrative that just because I'm a woman and I'm telling you what to do, that doesn't make me like offensive to you. So I mean, it's a battle, but I think that you just stay focused on what you need to do and stay focused on the goals, and that stuff is like small, and water under the bridge.
So being a producer, sometimes you play a lot of behind the scene roles. Do you ever like, look, I want to jump out here and I'm gonna do this, or you just felt like, okay, I'm comfortable, I'm gonna tell y'all this is how we're gonna produce it, my ideas are finally coming to life?
I do a segment weekly, a health and wellness segment called First Day with Kelly Kincaid.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Called First Day with Kelly Kincaid. So I'm on weekly.
Okay.
I think that a lot of people, everybody wants to be in the front, but it's the people who are behind the scenes, the glue, that are important. And I feel like that's not my purpose. It's not necessary. I think a lot of people drive themselves, they start with their ego. And you got to understand your purpose of why you're doing it. My segment, I enjoy doing that because it's something that I enjoy to do, and other people connect with it because health is important.
Yeah.
And we're all, every day we're getting older, and so that's just a niche I love to do. And everybody can't be in the front.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. I think a lot of people want to be in front of the camera, but there's so many opportunities and jobs that you could take advantage of and still shine and be the star.
So for anybody out there that's a producer or trying to be a producer, what would be your words of advice to them? Because social media, they Googling everything, like how to do this, how to do that. So what would be your word of advice?
Study. I think it's being a producer is on the job training.
Yeah.
So I think a good producer is somebody who manages kids. You can go in, your skills can transfer to other genres and stuff. Just because you don't have work experience, you may be organized, you may have good time management skills. I think that if that's something you have a passion of what you want to do, go for it.
Everybody listens to Sway in the Morning. Everybody loves him so much, and you pretty much helped them come up with like majority of, like you said, we created the Friday events, we created all these things. So I know as a woman, one, your voice being important, but two, then your ideas are now coming to life. What else do you got to tell people that you're working on and that you have going on?
Sway and I are partners, so the great thing, what makes our partnership great is that we respect each other, and everything that we bring to the table, we respect and listen to it. So the great thing about working with my team is that we do respect and we listen to our ideas and concepts. And if it makes sense, we all go for it. For Over Deliver, Sway and I have a couple of artists that are coming out that you're going to be watching for. Oswin Benjamin.
Okay.
You may have seen him on the Cypher last year, BT Hip Hop Awards. He was on the live Cypher. We have Quincy White, he's out of LA. And we have another artist, Kevin Jordan, out of the Bay. So we have some music projects coming up that we're very excited. We're still doing a lot of partnerships with Red Bull. Sway is still doing a lot of stuff with Viacom, and just doing a lot of partnerships that are kind of helping new artists. We're always interested in those artists who may not be in New York or LA and who are outside of the city and need that outlet. I think Sway's Universe is a platform for artists to shine, because we're in the stage of you don't need this record label to help you, but I think some people still feel paralyzed that they can't make it and you can, and I think Sway in the Morning, Sway's Universe is that conduit to help artists bring their stuff out.
So one last question. I do something here like the STL playlist. That's what we call it. We help local artists get heard in St. Louis. Now, a lot of artists don't understand the business.
Right.
They only understand the music. So how important is the business side of things?
Oh my goodness. The business side of things is always important. And the one thing with radio, terrestrial radio is still important. At the end of the day, it's about the business. The social media has just been like this little cherry whipped cream on the top.
Just the topping.
Yeah, that's just the top because people still look at how many spins is your radio going to, is your record being played on the radio? Very important.
Is it registered?
Is it registered? Do you have a website? How do we get in touch with you? I think it's so important because we're still students. Every day you got to learn. There's no reason why someone can't educate themselves about the music of business or the business of music. And you have to read. There's books, go get a book. Everything isn't on the internet.
Yeah.
It's very helpful, but it's very important if you want to have a longevity. You look at the artists. We can go, everyone's talking about Jay-Z, the 444.
Yeah.
He's a study. Everyone studies you. There's no reason for you cannot succeed unless you study and be educated.
Okay. Well, tell everybody where you can find you on social media.
You can find me on all platforms, Kelly Kincaid, KELLYKINKAID. Check us out on Sway in the Morning and Sway's Universe.
All right,
Thank you so much.
No problem. Keep it locked right here, only on Hot 104.1.